welcome back to the channel. My name is Alan. This is Cast of Life. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video. Lots of family and work obligations have kind of kept me busy, but I am working on getting that taken care of. So, and freeing up some more time to be able to do these videos. But today's video, of course, is about the Bassmaster Elite Series event down at legendary Lake Fork in Texas. I'm going to just jump right into my picks for this event because I want to be able to get this video out tonight. And not a lot of bells and whistles, just going to send it out there. This is what I think, and I think you're going to enjoy these picks, and I think you're going to get something from it. And if I were you, I would take some of these to heart. So here we go with no further ado. Out of bucket E. All right, this is going to be maybe the unexpected pick. The overall hands-on favorite out of this bucket is Keith Combs. He's a Bassmaster.com favorite, as well as it being kind of his home water, so to speak. But I did not go with Keith Combs. I chose Kyle Welcher. If you're wondering why I'm taking Kyle Welcher out of this group, just do a little search on his YouTube channel for his Lake Fork content, and you will see why I think he is a wonderful choice out of this group. So Kyle Welcher on Lake Fork out of Group E. Group D, man, the overwhelming favorite out of this group is Lee Livesey with 68% of the choices. I'm sorry, 68% of the fan choice is with Lee. I am not going to buck that trend. He's a Lake Fork veteran. He's got a win there just last year. 68% of people are saying that they're going to roll with that, and I am right there in that group. So out of Group D, Lee Livesey. Group C. So Brock Mosley had a top 10 there in 2020. He's kind of a co-favorite with Brandon Card out of this group, but I am going to be sneaky. Sneaky Jay Yellis in this group. Jay Yellis is no stranger to Texas. That's kind of his old stomping grounds. And he's got a 12th and a 17th place finish at Fork under his belt, and he's very undervalued with under 3% of the group selecting him. So sneaky Jay Yellis out of Group C. And then Group B, man, it's really hard to go against a guy who's, you know, a Fort Worth guy there, and Chris Zaldain. He's a 44% favorite out of the group as far as the selections go, but I'm rolling with Jason Christie. I've picked him a couple times this year. He's done very, very well, of course, a couple of times, and then he had that one outlier there that really hurt me. But I'm going with Jason Christie out of this group, Group B, this week at Fork. And that brings us to the end here to Group A. Group A, a lot of people are picking Patrick Walters. He's kind of in a dead heat with my pick as far as the number of people that are picking him. With it being post-spawn and offshore, I see why. But my choice is going to be the guy who's had the hot hand for his last two visits to Fork, and that's Brandon Pollanick. He's got a 4th and a 14th in his last two. He's cruising right there at the top of the Angler of the Year standings, right behind John Cox, I believe. He's number 2. So yeah, Brandon Pollanick out of Group A, I think, is going to be the choice there. Anyway, that brings me to the end of my picks. 88 pounds and 9 ounces. I just kind of threw that out there. I didn't do a whole lot of research on recent tournament developments or anything like that. But for the tiebreaker, I'm rolling with 88.9. And I think that will do it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you being here. Y'all have a great weekend.